Hello and welcome to Champagne, Blood, Boobs and Nazis.
You said an N-word, we're demonetized.
Well, we weren't demonetized to begin with.
Yeah, but now we've also been put on a watch list, probably.
Great! Well, because I wanted Nazis and blood in one episode.
You said the N-word again! So, welcome to the Rambling Hour. Today we're playing BloodRayne, which is like, yeah, a game where you play as a sexy vampire killing Nazis.
It's schlock!
Yeah, but...
it's Halloween-fitting schlock.
You get to kill Nazis, I say it's good.
It is.
Fuck those guys.
So we're making our October episodes very interesting by having a lot of blood in them for some reason. So today I'm gonna prove I can't eat cleanly.
Understood.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm thinking honestly, shit, yeah, I have to think of a game for next week then. Something that kind of fits the months.
I was actually trying to get Splatterhouse to run on PC with an Xbox 360 emulator, but the conclusion was, it doesn't really work.
Nope. Gonna have to wait another generation or two before Xbox 360 emulation
Like
takes
the menu
off.
worked, and you could get through the first cutscene.
They just had to quickly pan over to, like, the small of her back and a hint of her ass, huh?
Come on! This is pandering the game.
Yeah, okay.
It's even pandering the series. She was in a Playboy thing once.
Oh, of course.
With her tits out. Apparently she was the first video game character.
In Playboy?
I think she beat Melina at it.
And Lara never did it first? Because I think Lara Croft would do it before
Here's
her.
the thing, Lara Croft was more girl power than pandering.
Oh, but there was pandering with Lara Croft, honey. She was
I honestly...
topless on magazine covers.
Yeah, but was she topless on Playboy?
Well, that's what I'm wondering as well. Was that like another... Was it like some sort of more of an adult gaming magazine thing, or was it Playboy? I don't know, actually. Oh god, this motion. Oh god.
Whee! This is great. That would break the game with a second screen. So currently we are playing without a second screen, which reminds me...
We should take a look at the time. Yeah, okay.
You're my timer today.
Okay. So, oh god, this movement.
Yes.
I don't easily get motion sick, but oh boy, this game is gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you're playing it, because you would be complaining immediately.
Yep. I used to love this game, but it's very broken these days.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm gonna eat for a second, excuse me. Yeah, keep shooting, it's fine.
God, this really feels like early 2000s yank. Well, jank.
Oh yeah, it's mid-2000s yank even.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, mid-2000s is like 2004 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That checks out.
Now, here's the thing. I played the second game. I can't finish that fucker for the life of me.
No?
Yep. He's an elite soldier? Okay. Okay. Fine. Please just open the door.
So, what makes the second game unbeatable for you?
This is floaty controls already, to begin with.
Yeah, it looks like it does play like that. Yeah.
There the controls became stiff and everything came centered around the chain, and the chain was very, very janky.
Oh, okay. So basically make it difficult to work with move crucial to success. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, that will do it.
That will do it. Otherwise it looked like it would be good fun, because the story was, again, not taking itself seriously at all.
Yeah. I especially love that they're like, hey, let's give her like hair ribbons, but let's make them BDSM by hanging them to like steel rings.
This game has clots in, have you noticed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
So when do I get to see you prancing about in an outfit like that?
You kind of have already?
Yeah, true. your cyber goth days
Come on.
thingy. But that wasn't leather, that was just lycra or something.
Oh, okay, this is the end of the level. Okay. I found the end of the level first, guys.
But that wasn't leather, like
Yeah.
I was saying.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. It had the same effect.
Oh well. So what have you been doing this week?
Nothing special.
Nothing special? Well, I've been having a panic attack.
Yeah?
Because my computer shut the bed. So last Wednesday, after work, I changed to my personal computer. And yeah, it immediately started crashing 10 minutes in. Just not even blue screening, just freeze and reboots. And it kept doing that ever since. And well, we spent the evening trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Yeah, we couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, so the day after we send it to the repair shop to see if they can find something.
Whee.
Oh god, this really looked at the Matrix and was like, yo.
I know.
Oh god, it looks so janky. Now.
He's shouting, "Get her off!" It's like, all your friends are already dead. Who's gonna get me off, exactly?
I think that get her off me is very crucial there. Because just saying get her off, phrasing. Phrasing, dude.
Oh, this whole game is phrasing.
Now that I'm honestly looking at it as well, I somehow get the feeling that this might have been a very minor inspiration for Bayonetta.
Maybe, though I don't expect this. This is very Western. But at the same time, you could say it inspired Metal Gear Rising, because this has a lot of limbs you can chop off.
Yeah, though I think that Metal Gear Rising was just like, dude...
Way more clever about it, too.
We have a ninja with, like, a massive katana. What's the mythology of katanas? Yeah, slice through everything with one go. We have to make a game about that.
The biggest problem with this game, as far as I can see it, is the rooms are way too tiny for the movements you can do. Like just look at this.
And that's of course the problem when you set your game in Nazi Germany. Bunkers.
This is not Nazi Germany, FYI. We're in South America.
What are Nazi bunkers doing in South America in 1938?
Something.
Haven't hit all the objectives.
Because this is like before World War II, right? Timestamp set 38, right?
Yes, the timestamp set 38. They're in South America, something occultism.
Oh wait, they did the same thing JoJo did.
Yeah, I hear shouting.
Because JoJo was also like, yeah, the Nazis went to South America to figure out occult stuff. In their case, a hint of the Pillar Man.
Hello.
Spoilers for JoJo.
Is the Pillar Man really a spoiler at this point? Is there even a point to this? Oh, there's weapons in here. Okay. We can destroy shit, and I don't understand why.
Well, you also seem to be picking up guns.
Yeah, constantly.
So what's that kind of vision? Is it like Blood-o-vision or something?
It's you can see HP creatures.
Blood-o-vision.
Yeah, and your targets. And you can also see how quickly you actually kill things.
It's kind of weird that they make you like full green. Oh, because everything starts out green. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I just see you smashing like crazy. So does feeding on something restore your health? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it also makes them a human shield for a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, at the moment I'm PC-less, unfortunately, outside of my work laptop, which I'd rather not put personal stuff on there for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So, I borrowed her brother's Switch for a minute.
Because ours is back at our apartment, because we were halfway through a move in the middle of this, so that's great. Where is he? Where is that loser?
You can't hack that door open?
Oh, there he is. Man.
Yeah, this definitely also has level design from that day.
Yeah, don't say.
From that age. No, but so yeah, I borrowed his Switch to play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which I finished already. Outside of like the post game, yeah, go and catch more legendaries and Well, they did add some new trainers that you can do in the post game, which honestly, it's kind of a fun idea. They want you to have a mirror match one-on-one with the same Pokemon. So that's kind of a neat concept. You also can't use any items or anything during the fight, so it's purely based on skill and builds that you're going for. But then the execution is like, yeah, here's a guy with a Venonat, so you have to mirror with another Venonat. His Venonat is level 70. It's like, who the fuck trains his Venonat to about level 70? Who the fuck does that?
Hello! I figured out how to break doors. Who the fuck are you, and why are you breaking that?
Who gets gun? So, what did you do just now?
Super mode, so I can quickly kill the boss, because apparently this is a boss.
Well, he's flying like a boss who just got killed in an extra blood.
Yeah, I did it! Excuse me, I'm hungry. Oh.
So, yeah, execution isn't all that great of that. Though I did have fun, because my team had a Golduck. There is one trainer who's also using Golduck. So since I had done the Elite Four and such with that Golduck, it was at least somewhat level to level 60. Still had to face off against level 75, which I wasn't gonna win that on brute strength at all.
Of course not.
Because that other Golduck just, you know, had to use 2 psychics and I was dead.
There's a guy still shooting at me here, and I don't know from where. It's hilarious.
Can't you use your whole blood vision thing?
Well, the thing is that he's too far from me, and the room is a bit too big to figure out where he is.
Okay.
I can't figure it out, so let's just go to wherever the target is. It's one of those I have to still do the objective switches. They're loading! Well, that looks creepy as fuck. Let's save the game. Oh yeah, you can only save at points like this. Which makes the game extra hard, considering that there's multiple bugs in this, amongst which one creature which can one-shot you later into the game, which couldn't usually one-shot you. And they appear a lot at that point.
Okay.
So...
definitely not a future-proof game.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, you can even shoot while you're drinking. Oh, that's neat. Oh, no, that's pretty cool. The game gets a plus for that.
Yeah, look. I'm not clean with my drinking at all.
No, so how did I eventually defeat that Golduck without leveling up? Was to figure out that Golduck can learn Toxic, which is a move that applies poisoning, which deals damage every turn, but the poison damage gets stronger every turn. Yeah. So I taught my Golduck that. And Golduck also by default knows Disable, which stops an opponent from using a specific move that it just used.
Look, it's another one. Oh, he's running off.
Yeah. So the trick was Toxic that opposing Golduck on the first turn, then bait it out into using Psychic once, which then gets followed up by Disable from me, so it can no longer use Psychic for a couple of turns. And then I just have to wait out a poison timer to take down the opposing Golduck. Which it took me a few tries, because there's always like, oh, it's using a different move, and I disabled that, and now he's stopping me from disabling something else. But after a few tries I got it. So that was neat. Winning with actual strategy in a Pokemon game that's required for once.
Yeah.
That's, because Pokemon games are so easy to just brute force your way through. Like, I played this playthrough with kind of a suboptimal team. Like, the only good Pokemon in my team was Venusaur and, like, the special Pikachu they give you, because Pikachu is, it's supposed
overpowered
to be,
in this game.
It's supposed to be overpowered, it's getting all the super crazy good specific moves, and it gets, like, maximum base stats and everything, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, for the rest I use like Rhydon, which it's strong, but it's so fucking slow. Yeah, that.
That's unusual. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, also.
The swastikas are censored. I only now realize.
Oh no, never mind. It's one of those cross things.
Yeah, there's an iron cross, but the swastikas itself.
But look, honey, you can break the cloth objects.
Yeah, kind of very crudely. They're just cutting out polygons, but sure.
It's fine enough. It's fine enough. How old is this game again?
Yeah, 2004-ish probably. So yeah.
I need to get higher somehow.
No, so yeah, my team was a Rhydon, which slow, really strong but slow. And it can't take special hits at all. So whenever I came up against, anything that hit me with water or grass moves, it's like, yeah, that's gonna be a nope. Primeape, which again, not a bad Pokemon, but it's just there's just so many better options.
It's weird to talk about Pokemon over a game this gory.
A Haunter, which was probably my best special attacker outside of Venusaur. And they really gave Haunter quite some move coverage options in this game. Like it can learn Dazzle and Gleam, which is a fairy move, which helps quite a bit. So Haunter, yeah, Golduck, which I already mentioned, and I think that's my team then. Golduck, Rhydon, Haunter, Pikachu, Venusaur, and Primeape, yeah, that's my team. So, definitely not top picks, to be honest.
Well, top picks is boring anyway in a Pokemon
Yeah, that's kind of why I did it, because the game's like, here, you can get all the normal starters.
You can't have me.
You can have Bulbasaur and Charmander and Squirtle. I'm like, I'll just be using Bulbasaur, that's good enough.
The door is locked.
But yeah, personally, I will say that I can't really recommend Let's Go Pikachu, because they kind of strip the games down quite a bit to where they normally are. So I've already been complaining to you about the capture mechanic being kind of bad, because instead of having you fight a Pokemon and then trying to capture them, they just have you just throw balls at the Pokemon and hope that the random numbers will be in your favor and you succeed in capturing, which then gives experience to your party. So experience grinding is now a finite resource because you have to buy Pokeballs.
Yep.
So realistically, you're not gonna get run out of Pokeballs anytime soon and also run out of money. Realistically, that's not going to happen, but theoretically it's possible to run out, which is a weird design choice. And then also just, they removed abilities from the game. So suddenly all poison types are like, oh yeah, I just use a ground move against them because Weezing doesn't have Levitate, which ignores ground moves anymore. So that kind of dumbs things down, and there's no held items either, so you can't do any fun tricks with that either. So yeah, it's kind of really basic. It kind of feels like more of a true remake of Generation 1 games than the previous remakes were, but like in the worst way. So honestly, if you want to play a Gen 1 Pokemon game, play Fire Red and Leaf Green. Don't play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's like it's too stripped down.
Wait, is that a grenade? That was a grenade.
Yeah.
And that was a corpse. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey,
Secrets?
look, conveyance.
Oh, that's that locked door. That doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the game is really consistent with its locked doors. Even though they lock again behind your back, you can go through them again. Even though that was originally not possible in that direction or whatever. I am lost again. I keep finding corpses, but not the way forward.
Imagine if this game was like, yeah, if you don't drink blood, you will die. Like Legacy of Kain.
Oh yeah, that is very much a problem sometimes.
Especially with level design like this.
Yeah, just keep shooting me, wherever you are.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is just how you fight in this game. You just keep sucking blood. And
I will
occasionally actually slash people to bits.
I will say though, what is a point to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is they made it look pretty. And although most of the gyms are still really boring because they just carbon copied them from the original games and updated the graphics, the gyms look really pretty, and Blaine's gym was really fun because they actually did recontextualize that one. Because in the original game it was like a series of rooms and you had to answer a question, and if you answered wrong then you had to fight someone, right?
Yeah, I don't actually remember the original.
Okay, but anyway, they made it a series of rooms. Here they turned it into an actual quiz show. And then if you answered the question wrong, then somebody would walk onto the stage and fight you, which... It's such a simple thing, but it was actually really well done. I like their revamp of Blaine's gym.
Hello, I got on your back.
It was very cute.
There you go, ripped up another Nazi guy.
Good. Only...
Yes, look, this is my entire list of people to kill.
Okay. For this level or for the entire game?
I think it's almost the entire game.
So if you
I think even the final boss, his tiny little German body, is also in the list.
Please tell me the final boss is like Zombie Hitler or something.
No, it's a giant, scary skeleton demon thing.
Wow.
I couldn't even finish the final boss originally.
That's like such a missed opportunity.
Wow!
Yeah.
He actually kept moving.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. No, that's such a missed opportunity. Games used to have such a massive thing for like, yo, let's like make the final boss Hitler, but it's Mecha Hitler.
Oh, Hitler is too busy taking over Germany in this game or something. This is just all the SS or whatever officers.
It's 1938. He already has Germany in the palm of his hand.
Okay, then he's too busy taking over Europe or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're depending on what month it is, they're about to go and invade Poland.
Oops.
Interesting.
Yeah, you saw that animation just go, oh wait, I have to die now.
Yeah. I guess it really, they just made a good bunch of gore animations for enemies to die with.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Because then on the other hand you have them just fall on the floor like that.
Okay, you can also get stuck in a bullet while eating. I was having a nice meal, guys. Okay, it's on the other side of this wall. Yeah, my compass is on the bottom right somewhat, but it doesn't really say much beyond up, down, or in that direction.
Yeah. That red meter, is that the slow-mo thingy, or...?
That's the blood rage stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, it might also be the slow-mo, but the slow-mo is only rarely useful. Hey, look, it's water. What if I stand on it? Oh yeah, it actually hurts. Never mind. Oh, now we're getting to the interesting ones.
Yeah?
How? Oh, just taking care of a collection.
Collection from this morning, sir. Oh god, they're wearing camp uniforms. Oh, that's gauche. That's very gauche game.
This game is gauche, camp, and bullshit all in one, but I love it for it.
Yeah. But, oh boy.
It hit in the right spot when it came out.
Yeah, like, showing, like, bodies in concentration camp uniform.
How active were concentration camps by 1938?
I believe they were in the planning stages back then, and maybe one or two where...
Because I know that, like,
honestly, I shouldn't put a number on it because I don't know.
In the real world version of Nazi Germany is doing the concentration camp thing, it didn't even look real until people actually found them. It was like, oh yeah, it exists. It can't be that bad.
Well, here's the funny thing, because there's plenty of movies from that era, like Casablanca, which I believe came out in 35, that already mentioned the German concentration camps.
I will prove
So...
Ever heard of overcompensation?
Okay, so the priest turned his altar into a... Okay, sure. Yeah. So no, but like Casablanca already mentioned the German concentration camps, as they called it.
So this is what it's gonna be like. Okay. Excuse me while I...
As they called it in the movie. So yeah, there was some awareness about what might be going on in Germany already.
Would he be fast enough like this?
Well, you did him one slice of damage.
Oh, you're all
Whee! Hello.
You're probably gonna have to keep some guys around to be blood bags for you.
Yeah. Uh-oh, this is not good.
No, it's not good. It's not going too well.
I dare you to shoot me.
I honestly don't know if that whole scroll forward move is all that good.
It actually makes me
distance.
forward faster, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does.
Because you already move really fast. Oh! You hit! But, okay, that was not a very good turn.
You have to try a little. I'm still not convinced.
Okay, so this game also comes out of the period of really obnoxious boss battles.
Will we actually get through the thing eventually? Looks like it.
Maybe, I don't know. You kinda don't want to wait for it, I think, because he's just so fucking slow.
I am hitting him sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not really doing all that much damage. You can see the health bars.
At least they keep spawning blood bags.
Yeah.
For what it's worth. So I have time to figure out how this boss actually works.
Honestly, I don't think it's all that much how it works, and just keep going. This game doesn't really seem like it had all that well thought out design, other than, oh yeah, this is a trick that we can use to make this a very long boss fight. Like, I don't even know if that's connected, to be honest.
Yeah, he's pretty fast on that thing, actually.
Yeah, he is.
Hello.
Dead.
Yes, of course. Can I maybe make it...
Cancel sooner?
No, that's not gonna go with it.
Nope. That does not look like it's going to do much.
I am chasing him a bit.
Oh, this is actually being much more effective. So, okay, you found the trick, honey.
Yeah, but I'm also running out of stuff.
I don't know if you needed that blood rage to keep that chase up that well.
It is increasing the speed of damage though.
Damn it. Because chasing like that seems to be the best way to go.
Hello! See, I'm slower than him when I'm not in blood rage.
Okay. Fine. I also do notice though that you were making you really need to beeline more towards him. Because you were doing like this entire curve. It's not good.
Hey, aren't there any more Germans spawning?
No. Just you and him now.
Hello. Excuse me, I need to go behind you. Did that hit at all?
I don't know. Yeah, rolling in front of him is like asking to die, hun.
You're not helping, you know that, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Oh wait, never mind, there's more Germans. That works a little bit.
Yeah. Forget Nelly, just shoot. I know that, like, her like brand is all about her cool arm wrist blade things, but like shooting is obviously the way to go here.
No, I just turned around. How did he get this thing even?
Ah, you know, German engineering is very inventive, yeah.
He's getting smarter, it feels like.
You think that they could program adaptive AI back then on a budget game like this? No.
You call this a budget game? Look, they have quad physics!
Whoop-de-fucking-do, Valve had physics as well.
Oh, he's slowly dying though.
Yeah. Just gotta keep shooting. Unleash your inner American, honey.
But I am not an American, and I definitely don't have an inner one.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be, like, some sort of Daisy Dukes cowgirl a persona in you somewhere.
You think? Oh, I think I got him.
Yeah, looks like
there he goes. Oh no. He got stuck.
Von Blut. What a name.
Oh yeah. I don't know what mouse B1 means. I think it's button 1.
Yeah.
It'll be very warm where you're headed. Maybe there's some paperwork on all the hogwash he's been rattling on about.
What? That's a diss, you guys.
I wasn't paying attention. What was being said?
I think you're gonna enjoy your trip to hell. I bet there's some paperwork on the hogwash you've been rambling about or rattling about.
Time to radio Brimstone Society.
The voice work and the lines in this game are also like,
So bad it's good, or just...
again, camp.
So bad it's good, then.
It depends on whether you like camp at all, I guess.
Let's put it this way. Is it more, Inglorious Bastards Arrivederci? Or is it more Kung Fury, thank you?
Well, the delivery is fine, but the lines are kind of cheesy.
Okay. So more Arrivederci.
I have a feeling they're spawning more of them.
Yeah.
And I don't mean they're just spawning some in the areas I've been to already. I mean, I feel like there's just more Germans now.
Also just more in tighter areas.
I wonder if we'll run into the random horror thing that appears in this game.
Random horror thing?
Yeah, there is like a horror creature that appears at some point, and its introduction is kind of like terrifying, but beyond that they're not particularly scary or anything.
So, are all the levels these kind of bunker things, or...?
Yes, from this point onwards, yes, because I skipped the tutorial level, which was a swamp thing in Louisiana.
Oh, that is honestly dreadfully boring, though.
But it was filled with spider creatures.
Yeah, but, like... people always go like, oh, we don't want to make a World War I set game because it will only be trench levels, and yeah, generally that's indeed how people have used World War I in video games. But then they're okay with just making bunker levels?
Yeah.
That's...
I don't think this game was trying to be particularly special. I think there's a bit of a castle and a giant cathedral at one point.
Oh, please. Some variation, because bunkers are already
Ranger
so
Dogman,
fucking
come
amazing
in.
to see.
I found documentation on the relic. You were right. They're up to something big.
Oh yeah, and another piece of context you didn't have. In the first level, you end up finding a weird rip, and then it stabs you, you pass out, and some German guy shows up, gets stretchy fingers and takes it out of you. And then we flash forward 5 years to this level.
The armory should
Huh?
Yes, that's the appropriate response to most of this game.
Like, I heard you, and I understand the words you were speaking, but the message somehow got lost there, I think.
You think the message got lost? Have you seen this game?
Yeah.
You dropped something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did.
I think we're gonna need more than just this glass of champagne for the rest of this game, to be honest.
Like I said, we're rebranding ourselves to champagnes, boobs, blood, and Nazis. This is no longer the rambling hour. Oh, I'm moving away from
then
the
that
target.
means that we would have to keep playing this game for the next few episodes, which... Eh.
Well, there is more games with boobs, blood, and Nazis, right? And we provide the champagne.
The only one I can think of is the Saboteur, which I've never played, but it's a game where you have to play in Nazi-occupied Paris, and your base is the Moulin Rouge. And I remember that they were being super big on like, yeah, one of the basic options is whether or not you want nipple pasties or not for the ladies in the Moulin Rouge. Which, wow.
Well, do you want it to be burlesque or do you want it to be porn?
I think it was either they wear bras or they wear nipple pasties.
Okay, that's not much of a choice, okay.
Again, it's kind of why I said like, wow, sure shows your priorities in game development, man.
Okay, I don't know why we're blowing up that thing, but fine.
You know, whenever people make like arguments about that whole, this is what I hate about video games, it appeals to the male fantasy.
Well, this is my female fantasy, ripping up Nazis.
I mean, I think that's my fantasy as well, and it's not particularly gendered, but like, when you then hear like, yeah, the Saboteur was like, ooh, you have this option to turn the bras into nipple pasties, it's like, you know what, maybe they have a point? Maybe they have a point when they're marketing the game based on that?
Yeah.
When it's a, like, French resistance simulator, honestly, but, yeah... Maybe they have a point.
I don't think there's as much a point as you might hope.
Well, games
the only point that there is that games have been weirdly focused on the male experience for no reason at all. Okay, where did I find the stairs again?
How do you see that evolution? Because, I mean...
Oh, well, it kind of suddenly showed up in the mid-2000s, actually.
That they were catering more towards the male games or less?
More.
Maybe that might also just be that it was more blatant because now they actually had polygons to spare on the
It felt
breasts.
like a follow-up of the whole pink is for girls shit in the 90s. So now we have video games for guys.
Pink is for girls shit, it's like...
It's older than the 90s, but it was very overboard in the 90s, and it's one of the reasons why I hated pink for as much as I did in my youth.
Maybe. Here's the thing. We can't comment on it because we were both born in the 90s. We don't know the before times.
Yeah. But I do know the effect it had on me.
Yeah, you violently hated anything pink.
Yes. Is it get it off or get her off? It's getting unclear at this point.
Yeah, the phrasing is important again. But yeah, I mean, how do you feel? So you really say like, yeah, in the mid 2000s, it all became suddenly a lot more.
It became a lot worse. Also, like the popularity of Call of Duty was a giant mystery to me.
Yeah, but Call of Duty, as far as I know, never really
There it is again.
did anything that you could consider male gazing.
Who fixed this?
Call of Duty, I mean, I can be wrong, I barely played Call of Duty games. No, but honestly, I think maybe it became much more prominent in the mid 2000s because suddenly they had polygons to spare on breasts. Like, I mean,
don't worry, Tomb Raider already had breasts.
Yeah, I know, but in most of the 90s, her breasts were a couple of triangles, and that was it. Everybody keeps memeing on how the first Lara Croft had, like, yeah, just what, sort of a trapezoid.
4 polygons or something.
Yeah, just a trapezoid, and that was her breasts. But by the end of the 90s, that was already, yeah, they were rounder. But yeah. Maybe that's why.
But I've not been particularly offended by anything that's focused on the so-called male gaze. I only get offended when it gets so fucking blatant that your female characters are having their tongue out and the guys are all fat dudes.
Huh? I don't know what that's a reference to.
Oh no, we were looking at mobile games early this week, me and my brother. And there was like one game which is like a sort of hero collectathon gacha thing. Yeah?
Yes.
Which makes a lot of sense that we were looking at that somehow. But for some reason, all the female characters were extra sexualized, and half of the male characters were just fat dudes. And I'm like, okay, fine that you have like the female sexualization. Like, I can live with that. This is my life now anyway. But can we also have sexy guys? I feel like no women were involved in this development at all. That might have helped it.
But now that you're saying like half the guys were fat dudes, okay, but then I have to ask, what were the other half of the guys like? Forgettable?
Boring, muscular guys, yes.
Okay, so fat dudes and muscular dudes, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like a lot! I hear you.
It's kind of like, you were saying?
It's kind of like how when you want idealized men, you get Gears of War, but honestly, that's not even remotely sexy.
Yeah, honestly...
But apparently I also have a wrong idea of what sexy men are anyway, so...
Yeah, today we woke up and Tox was browsing Facebook and she got some sort of article about... What was it again?
No, it was not an article, but it was like a line of like guys who were taking part of The Bachelor or something, and they were all very generic looking fuckboys.
Yeah.
They all had the same haircut too.
All the same haircuts, all the same like
facial features.
I'm growing a beard that's like maybe 2 or 3 days old, and I'm not gonna grow it beyond that. I'm just gonna trim it so it looks nice. That kind of stuff. Quitter beards, as I tend to call them.
Quitter beards.
Yes.
Yeah, I've already told you several times, I do think you're a baby face underneath all that beard, but I don't care. You're still hot to me, that's what matters.
I at least grew my beard out. Well, part of the beard.
Quite.
Next
Hello.
level.
Yes. Ooh, submarines!
Ooh.
Water! Be afraid! Hello.
Eliminate officers.
Yes, I know how to do BloodRayne.
I honestly wonder, is the censored swastika in the international release, or do we somehow end up with a German release?
I don't remember there particularly being swastikas all the time.
Okay. Because then again, if it was an actual German release,
the problem is I don't have the Xbox or 360 version anymore. I think it's Xbox considering the age of this game.
Yeah. But if it was a German release, then there would be less gore and blood.
Oof.
Because Germany actually had very heavy censorship for video
Ambush!
games.
Panzerstück!
It Schrecks Panzers! This is a Panzerschreck. It shocks Panzers.
Okay, maybe I was overexcited to press the button to slow time.
Can't you stop it?
Yeah, I can.
Then why don't you do that immediately?
Well, I did it.
Yeah, that old. This is een Vlammenwerfer, ik werf Vlammen meme. There was this one post that I once saw that just kept going from there, and I loved it.
I got him!
Yeah. Wasn't really worth it wasting your rage on.
It would have just taken even longer. Oh yeah, I just got that new attack, right.
Woo!
Whee!
Do a little jump spinny
One
thing.
down, 2 left in this area.
Yep.
No, it just kept going with more and more outlandish German weaponry names until eventually it came to this is ein Flugzeugabwehrkanone. It Kanones Flugzeugabwehr.
Yeah, because that's logical.
Basically, this is an anti-air.
Yeah.
Cannon's anti-air.
Was I shooting it in the balls? It looked like I was shooting it in the balls. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I didn't pay attention whether he had custom animations for that or not. On the one hand, I'd say it's too early. This game came out too early for that, but on the other hand, I will say this game has been spending a lot of time on death and wound animations, so it's possible.
Where the fuck am I? And am I supposed to be here?
Looks like a boiler room or something. Well, honestly, since they're in like what looks like lead suits, this might be a radioactive reactor.
Yeah, and it's not damaging me or anything. I'm not seeing
No.
indication of problems.
You're a zombie girl, so like it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. There is a song literally called Zombie Girl. Did you know that?
What?
There is a song literally called Zombie Girl. Did you know that?
No, but it doesn't surprise me.
I think there's even a performer literally calling herself Zombie Girl.
Yeah, again, doesn't surprise me. I still think the best zombie-related song is Voltaire's Zombie Prostitutes. Just the line, she's a rotten kind of cute for a zombie prostitute. It's like, yeah.
Wow,
Pack it up.
him.
Pack it up, people. Pack it up. You're never gonna top this with zombie-related media.
Of course not.
Never gonna get better than she's a rotten kind of cute for a zombie prostitute.
It really fits. Voltaire had good lines always.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I feel this is the barracks.
He was very fun to
And I feel like
listen
I've
to.
interrupted some sleep patterns right now. Like, excuse me.
They didn't get their full 8 hours of sleep. Now they're like completely wrecked.
That doesn't matter, they're gonna die now anyway.
Like me, who gets woken up by an alarm that his wife has set up, even though it's a Sunday.
Deal with it. Oh look, it's a submarine.
The intruder is at the dock.
Don't ask me what you call. Oh, of course, an Unterzeeër.
It's ein Unterseeboot.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem why I use the thing.
Yeah, okay, that does deal a lot more damage.
Yeah, that's why I use it on bosses. Reinhardt!
Not my Reinhardt. Guess time to slurp on a neck or two.
Yeah.
I love that he already had his arms splayed wide before you jumped on him.
Yeah.
Like during your jump animation. It's things like that where games really have to pay attention to not break the illusion.
Yeah, but it's only a minor problem.
Yeah, I know, it's just, yeah, back in those days they couldn't...
You
fine
can even
control
kick
that.
off their fucking caps, it's hilarious.
Ah, that's cool. Oh, wow. Got yourself into a bit of a spot of bother there.
Yeah, but it's fine. I'm fixing it. Whatever the problem is, I'm fixing it.
Oh, there's just a monster closet here, it seems.
Yeah.
Wait, this game has normal maps?
What?
It has normal maps. Check. I think that I saw some, like the seams on her leather outfits, Or that's textured in hard, but I thought I saw them light. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to tell here. You need to be in the lighter room to tell. Like, is that a normal map?
Potentially again. Or I put a lot of effort into. Well, it could be a normal map considering.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, is that a normal map?
Even the blood seems to react to it, whatever it is.
Is this a private photo?
It's kind of advanced, honestly, for its age.
I have a feeling the alarms just keep going off.
And here I was all like, oh, this is like a budget game from 2004, it's gonna be terrible, and like...
Dude, this is a good game, it's just schlock.
Yeah.
Terminal Reality was good until they died. Well, not that good. After a while they were just making shovel. More or less.
Yeah, speaking of, you've been actually doing some research on...
Yeah, who has a BloodRayne license these days?
It's not that straightforward!
Oh my god, so Majesco published this fuckery, including BloodRayne 2.
This fuckery. Okay, yeah.
And at some point they kind of got disinterested in games anyway.
Yes?
What the fuck is putting your words on?
The ghost Nazi! He is putting more alarms on. So, Majesco eventually got disinterested in publishing games.
Yes.
Pickachu it?
Oh yeah, good point.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
And they have just been sitting on the license for ages.
Okay, how long are we talking?
Decades. Well, a decade and a half.
So, wait, when did Majesco get disinterested in publishing games? Like 2008 or something?
10-ish, probably. But they have been sitting on this license for a while. And
Okay.
as it turns out, there is a publishing thing that got started this year around March. That's the closest date I can find, if it's not earlier. March also being a weird period of time because that's when the whole Corona thing started.
When it started in earnest for most of the Western world, yeah.
So yeah, let's start a publishing house then. And those guys, they're called Ziggurat Games or Interactive, one of the two.
Wait,
They bought
Ziggurat or cigarettes?
Ziggurat.
Okay, you have to specify because for a second it was like cigarette games, huh? Okay.
Yeah, maybe that exists too.
I'm gonna call my company Cigarette Games.
No, you're already called Lone Pilgrim. Okay. That was a grenade. No, you're already called Soul What the fuck is that?
They drop grenades when they die.
No.
Oh, okay. That's that. You know, shooting RPGs at people is not really all that good practice. Especially in video games when the RPGs have to travel slow for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, I survived that shit.
So, Ziggurat Games.
Yeah, and they also have some random Legend Interactive games who used to make a bunch of, how should I call it, jokey dating adventures? I have no better word for it, to be honest. They're text games.
Wait, if you're saying jokey dating adventures, I'm thinking Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, that's a fine thought. Whenever I see anything about Spellcasting 101 and I forgot the other name, I'm always like, well, that sounds like Leisure Suit Larry, but in a different universe.
Hmm.
Where
Okay.
am I supposed to go? I'm lost.
Well, you had that big room, but you came out of it again, didn't you? Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Wasn't there another?
I'm looking for the door again, yes.
Yeah. So they have a couple of licenses from the Magical Leisure Suit Larry game, guys. Yeah.
And in June or July, they bought this one from Majesco, and I'm like, what would it have cost? Because almost every single license that company has is kind of like ultra low budget. By the looks of it, it's super forgotten or cultish.
Well, I would argue that BloodRayne kind of is that as well.
Yeah.
Because no one has paid any attention to BloodRayne since the mid 2000s.
Beyond Uwe Boll making shitty movies that do not represent the fucking material at all.
How many movies has he made of BloodRayne?
3.
Tree?
There's 3 of them.
Tree?
I've seen one of them, and that's the one with, what's his name again? Meatloaf. There's a BloodRayne movie.
Meatloaf is in an Uwe Boll movie?
Yes!
Everybody falls on hard times, I guess.
I guess he was just having fun with it or something. Where was I supposed to... Oh god, I'm having difficulty finding the way to enter.
Honestly, when people describe Uwe Boll, I don't think you ever be in one of his movies just for fun. Like, no. Uwe Boll is apparently such an asshole to work with that it's like, no. You don't go into his movies for fun. Or you don't have fun on set when it's an Uwe Boll movie.
Yeah, why would you have fun on a Uwe Boll movie? That's kind of counter to some of the other low-budget movie companies out there. You know Sharknado, right?
Yes.
That literally comes from a company that makes nothing but low-budget trash.
Yes.
And now they have suddenly changed their plan to be low-budget trash that knows it's low-budget trash.
Oh god, it got self-aware.
Yes.
It's getting out of hand.
Ah, I got there.
Heinz? Have they called the intruder yet? Does he sound like that?
No.
Oh.
Oh, he was weak.
Yeah. What?
Excuse me. Demeter is Tishler. No, they have not caught me yet.
Okay, but anyway, so you were talking about Sharknado and Uwe Boll.
Yes, because Uwe Boll wants to be a serious movie maker, and that's kind of his tragedy slash damage, I guess.
I honestly don't think so.
No?
No, because I remember seeing this...
Don't you remember that whole spat he had about, was it Transporter or something that he wanted to make a sequel to?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he had a whole spat about that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That he wanted people to take it seriously.
But I remember seeing another spat of him, where he basically just right out said, yeah, fuck you, fuck all of you. I have money enough to play golf for the rest of my days, which... Oh, yeah, is that your end goal? Yeah, sure.
But that's not considering the period of time where he was all being annoying, that he couldn't get money for his fucking shitty movies anymore.
Yeah, but that
because the tax loophole was closed off in Germany and...
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. He just made movies because he found a tax loophole that he could use. He only made movies to enrich himself.
I honestly think he did want to make movies people would remember. So me remembering that there's a BloodRayne with Meatloaf. I guess you succeeded at it.
I don't know. I really just read a guy who found a tax loophole and realized that he could make himself rich based on that. Which, evidently, if he has enough money to play golf for the rest of his days, and he isn't that old, like I think he's maybe early 50s now.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, evidently it worked for him. But it really does read as someone who doesn't really care about movies or video games and just was like, video game licenses are cheap for movies, no one has expectations for video game movies, and I
But
get
Uwe
a tax
Boll is the
loophole.
reason people don't have an expectation for
It was
video
already
games.
before that.
But
It
he
was
only
already before that.
made that a stronger...
Oh yeah, he cemented it for sure. But he did that.
But honey, the Tomb Raider movie was great.
On an initial watch, maybe.
Oh come on! It was yay! This is cool shit. The movie.
Yeah.
What else does a Tomb Raider movie need to be?
Well, I mean, fair. A Tomb Raider movie doesn't have to be much, but I don't know.
Magical artifacts are real and have real magical powers. There's tombs, there's gunshots, and cool shit happens that involves
And Lara Croft is a
Lara.
badass babe. Yeah.
That's all those movies need to be, honestly.
I
Like
suppose.
even the series itself doesn't know anymore what it wants to be.
Honestly, I still feel that Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
For a second, I was gonna say Angelina Joe. Huh?
Hi, I'm Angelina Joe. I have huge ass lips and no tits, but I do have man bags.
Oh God, you're making this way worse than I ever intended it to be. Anyway, I always had the feeling that Angelina Jolie took the role because...
How long have we been at this, to be honest?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look. About an hour.
Yeah.
About an hour. No, I always had the feeling she took that role because there's this quote of her where, well, the story about her that she was once asked if she wanted to be a Bond girl and she refused, saying that no, but I would like to play Bond himself.
Which I can live with.
Which I absolutely can live with.
But then it wouldn't be Bond, but it would be No One Lives Forever, that chick.
Yeah, maybe.
I forgot her name, sorry.
Yeah, but that's another video game thing again. But
yeah, that was the effective transformation of Bond tropes into a woman.
Yeah, but there's the thing. So, to finish that thought, of course, especially back then, the film world was all like, no, you can't have a female Bond. Bond is a guy, he's an iconic figure. It's like, well, Bond has been reimagined so often at this point
also,
that he can be a woman.
Bond as a character doesn't really fit the modern times as Ian Fleming once imagined it. Also, Ian Fleming has fucking weird fetishes, okay?
He does?
Something, fuzz in the back of a girl. And you're like, why are you focused on my back fuzz?
That is indeed a kind of a weird thing to point out. It stands out though. It's something that people generally don't write about women.
You can say that again.
No, but I think that, you know, with the whole movie world being all like, no, you can't have a female Bond, that's sacrilege or something, I think that she kind of jumped on Lara Croft because that was the closest she would ever be to a similar role.
Which is fine, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Why not have it? Weehoo!
Of course, I'm just, you know, I haven't been analyzing Angelina Jolie up close and her career and her wants and such. So this is just me being like, she apparently wanted to play Bond. No one would let her play Bond. Lara Croft is a female badass, which is kind of close-ish to Bond in spirit.
And honestly, I'm not saying I want to see a female Bond in the same way that the female Ghostbusters thing was made. No, I just want the spy tropes with a woman. I don't care about all the martini shit or whatever, and guys don't need to swoon over her necessarily, but that would be nice.
Honestly, if Angelina Jolie were to be like full-on spy tropes walking up to me, I would swoon.
It's kind
like
of
Angelina Jolie isn't even really my type, but I would swoon. I would swoon.
Like, it's also kind of like, even this character kind of embodies that thing. Like, we know men fall for titties, so why wouldn't we abuse that if we have to do anything spy-like?
Honestly, challenge mode. Try to make us fall without the use of titties.
Yeah,
now
but
that
still,
is something I want to see.
We have so many insults at this point for guys who are really into simping for chicks or whatever have you. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
That, honestly, you just have to kind of accept that for now. Like, honestly, guys, be smarter, but until further notice, you're that dumb.
But no, really, try to make me simp without the use of titties.
Yeah.
Please, try it.
But honestly, even you are weak to the call of titty.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I am incredibly weak. But I'm also happily married.
Yeah. So you don't really have to give in to the call of titties ever again. What's in here? Guns. Panzerschreck, you say?
Yeah.
There is a decent chance I'm gonna blow myself up by trying to use that thing.
Up close, yeah.
Where am I even supposed to go? Waffenkammer.
Wait, did you just walk through that door without any opening? Okay, yeah. The opening animation's too slow for the walking speed.
Yeah, but that's fine. I can live with it. At least the door is open.
You're not a vampire, you're a ghost!
Woo! Why do I have to avoid the walls then? Because it's a bunker, the walls are fucking thick, you might get stuck in them.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I found the turnkey, okay. I was wondering already. It's like, why am I going here?
Ooh, more Nazis. Ooh.
Oh, I think we're getting the introduction.
Introduction?
Of the enemy type I mentioned.
Oh, the enemy type that's bugged and now can insta-kill you?
No, the enemy type that is kind of horrific when you think about it, but at the end of the day, this is BloodRayne, nothing scary. Better stay down. Hello! The door is stuck.
Stuck until you kill all the guys in this room, or what?
What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm lowering the lift.
Turn it off. I can't.
Okay, no, it's not a horror thing.
No?
It's a different thing.
Can't do this.
Are they squashed yet? Okay.
Attention to safety. As you know, most accidents in the workplace can be prevented.
Okay, sure.
I can live with that. Is this open? No?
No, but I saw something go up on the right. Or it might just be the platform that was dropping these guys down.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to call it quits anytime soon.
Quiet, baby. What will the neighbors think?
See if we can finish this level or something.
Finish this level. Look, it's another fucking... These officers just fly.
Yeah. It's really a shame that they just have bunker levels.
Well, the thing is that this is a very long sequence of kills, and they're supposedly all in this specific bunker, so maybe I'm wrong about it all being in this bunker, but that's what I mostly remember. Yeah. Despite finishing the game with cheats, because I couldn't finish the final boss without cheats.
Definitely cuts down on art asset costs, though.
Yeah. Then they can just focus all their time on cutting up the Germans.
Yeah. Just make more bunkers. It's easy. Man, games could get away with such limited material back then.
Hey, look, it's the end of a level. Save game. Barracks, yes. Okay.
Now if it's like, yeah, we only have like one type of levels in our game, people would throw their
He's running away, guys!
shit.
Hey, they even have their fake swastikas on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Have you noticed?
Yeah, I did.
So, see you next time, viewers, I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to figure a spooky game out for me.
The alarm is going... Oh, wait! No, you wanna see this! I'm not shutting it off yet. Did you see that on the floor?
No.
Come on. Can the door be opened? Oh no, they're all gone! Where did they go?
What happened here?
What happened?
Hello?
Nazis want to come out and play.
Nazis want to come out and play. Aww. Promise I'll bite. Jesus, these lines. Please tell me she's being all like very coy and cute about it with this.
Somewhat.
As much as a vampire can be, I guess.
Yeah. Come out and play. I promise I'll bite. Kind of like that. Hello? Where are they? Uh-oh. Noise?
Noise?
Scary noises?
Scary noises? Ooh, is there a monster coming?
Echoing laughter?
Come on, game.
Hello? Hello? Where are you? No, I really want to share this bit, because it's one of the few times the game actually is horror-like.
Go ahead and show.
I know we're going overtime. I don't care. It's one of the highlights in the game. Ooh. There's some corpses there. And should we worry?
And the switch. Ah, you've been throwing corpses yourself everywhere, so...
And then this shit happens. There's a bunch of screaming.
More corpses?
The corpses are still there.
Oh.
From just now.
Oh. Okay, that's a sick ass. That's a sick ass get up animation. Why just shamble up when you can break dance up? That's amazing.
And now we have a new enemy type.
Which is zombie Nazis.
It's not exactly zombies, they have just a weird parasite in their necks. And throw grenades apparently.
Zombies. Fuck it, they're zombies. They're coming back from the dead and they seem to be pretty mindless. Kill. They're zombies. No need to be fancy about it.
Yeah, and they can handle being decapitated better than usual.
That's the funny thing with zombie media. They grew so over-aware of what they were. Yeah, that head is having a field day. They grew so over-aware of what they were.
Yeah.
That they are now like, oh, yeah, but our zombies are called walkers. We call them walkers.
Sure.
Or Z's.
Yeah, we're pretending, what's it, Romero, whoever the fuck his full name is again. We never had that media, so we don't have the name zombie. It's like, what has Night of the Living Dead ever done? Oh yeah, there. That's the actual full creature.
Oh, okay.
That's what's in their necks.
Okay. Sure.
So it's kind of, how should I put it? Alien stuff?
Yeah,
Facehuggery?
It feels like a mix between Alien and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Like a reverse Scorpion. Instead of pulling the spine out, put a spine in.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't even know what they're called. They're called something. And this is the point where the game starts getting more supernatural over time. But they can bleed and they can be cut into pieces. That's all that matters. So, now you can close off with his nice bloodbath.
And a butt.
Yeah. Butt, tits. Well, I can't really show the tits much.
No, that's fine. There's plenty of cosplayers who play this character.
I would too, but I don't have the outfit. Well, exactly, I just have something that approaches the look of it.
We can work on that. See you next time, viewers.
See ya.